Hello everyone. Now I'm going to do something a little bit different at the moment. I'm going to have a break from that, doing the miniature, because I've nearly done it, and just show you a couple of things, but I've been playing about. Now, I once did the pitted technique, and I'd never seen anybody do it. It was something I happened to come across by accident that I did myself, and a lot of people, especially these college kids, you know, the ones going to college and that, they were saying, oh wow, that's perfect for my whatever it is that we're doing in college and that. And so I thought I would share how to do the pitted technique again. Now I've just cut that, just a teardrop shape, it's just to show you, but I did do a heart and a butterfly. So first of all though, I want to share something with you. Now, I keep getting asked about, oh, how do you make the tassels for the miniatures? Look, I've taken a piece of leather, it's faux leather, and I've snipped it, very small cuts. It's about 3/4 of an inch wide by an inch long, and then it's actually too big, so I'm just going to snip a little bit of that off. So let's say, oh god, that's not even level. You can do these as long as you need, or as big as you need, but you just need a piece of leather or material, whatever you're using, and you see how I've cut them into pieces like that. And then if you're going to add it to, say I want to add mine to some chain, I'm just going to get some chain. It's really, really easy to do. You can add it to string, chain, or whatever you want to do. So I'm just, as if I'm going to actually do mine onto a bag, which I will use this on the next bag I do. So I just pop a bit of glue there, and you're going to roll that over the chain. So get the chain in and then roll that over the chain. Ignore any little bits of glue, you can take that off, it's metal is the chain, so it'll come off. Now you might only want that much, so therefore cut it and you're done, you've got your little tassel. But I like a nice, a decent sized tassel. So a dab of glue here and there as you're rolling it along until you've got enough of what you need. And I think that's going to be plenty big enough for my bag. And then just glue that down like that. And there I've made a little tassel that's going to go on the front of one of my bags. Now if I wanted to enhance that, which I can do, let me just find oh, not that one, silly old fee, you need a bead. See, like that, and then I've got a little bit more decoration on my tassel that I can put onto the bag. I might keep that on there actually. So that's what you can do with them. They're so easy. Like that. I have to go wash them brushes, I think. Now, dry that off. I did a box like this once before when I was doing something. Not that I'd seen it, I was doing something, it went, what I thought was wrong, ended up with that technique, and I thought, bingo, that's something else we can show people, because that's how it goes. So, again, let's take this. I'm just going to wet the surface. Take hold of that. You have to literally cover it. Press it down. you'll see this melt better. Have to say, the nice thing about these guns, they're not guns, you know what I mean, the heat guns, heating tool, is that when you go to melt something or paper or, you know, heat something up, dry something, it doesn't blow everywhere. It's quite concentrated heat. It doesn't cause it to blow anywhere. Right, I'm going to do that now. Again, you will see what happens. It more or less starts to work straight away. I'm going to let that dry again. But if you look closely, I'm not sure how close I can get it. It's got pits where it's worked. So the thicker the embossing ink, the more it'll sink in. And then when you cool it down and just dab it, you'll see little pits. They're like little moon crevices and things like that. And that's cooled down. And you just dab any excess off and it leaves the pit behind. Like that. So I hope that's helpful. Do try it. You can go any colour, but it's nice to do a pearlised metallic colour if you want the pitted look. That's how I like to do mine anyway. So I hope that's helpful. Oops, daisy. Don't run yet. And that's what we call the pitted technique. And I will find the photograph for you. Right, another thing I want to share with you is this. Now I'm going to take this off so you can actually see it. Just let me, need the glue gun. Right, that'll be ready in a minute. So, we're just going to cut so many of these. Now it's organza. And people think, oh, what can you do with organza? Because a lot of people don't know that you can actually make, crinkle it and make some nice flowers. Yes, you can. So what I'm going to do is to show you. And we're going to make some flowers. Now you do have to be careful that you don't burn yourself doing this. So I've just cut about half a yard. Okay, and then I want to make sure we get them. Let's just do it that way, mate. That's it. Because they're all different sizes. Just cut them roughly into a circle. Discard that. Now, you do have to be careful and you will need a tool to hold it down. So I am just going to use my tweezers. Take your heat gun in the centre. Do you know what? No, it's alright. It's a heat mat, it should be alright. And you do that till it melts. Watch, it'll start to melt. It's starting to lift and melt. Like that, see? And they make fabulous flowers. Put the glue stick in, madam. Look, somebody sent me my finger thing. So I can do that. It's a bit... Try and fit that finger. Okay, a little dab of glue. And put that in. Oh, look, so I did that without the bloody glue gun then. Without the finger thing. I don't think I need any more than that, so we're going to leave them 2 pieces out. Just make sure you dab that right in. Like that. Now, take hold of some pearly bits and whatnot. So let's have a look. We've got a gold crystal, got a nice pearl, we've got a bling bead and a red one. Let's see if we can get that. Okie dokie, so I'm putting the big bead in first. Put that in the centre. Add the crystal to it. Like that. Add that one. I am going to put in this one. Like that. And then you lift that off and see, that's your flower. But what you can do then is you can use your heat tool to all the bits that are sticking out to crinkle them back in. I'm just going to cut that out because I've got a bit of glue on mine. Just take that out, heat gun, which will seal them ends like that. And there you go, you've got a perfectly good crinkle flower. So I hope that's helpful. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. I'll be back with something else.